Hey guys, I'm Brett. This is my YouTube channel, Born 100 Years Too Late. We're going to head up to some higher country. It's on the edge of the wilderness. Beautiful ride. I'm going to take Bonnie, my saddle mule, and Clyde, my pack mule. We're going to pack in a hot tent. We're going to set it up. It's got a wood burning stove in it. Build a fire, cook a little meat, maybe have a little toddy. It's going to be a good adventure. And then when I get back, I'm going to do something with this hair. It's ridiculous. I thought I'd grow it long to protect myself from the sun. It's just awful. Got to get it all cut off. Okay, I drove up here about, it probably took me over 2 hours to get right here. Last bit of this road was rough. The road keeps going, but it's just too rough. I can ride faster than I can drive it. I'm gonna go up there into this country to a pretty remote place. I used Onyx maps and I marked where the water was. So last time we just made a big circle and came through. This time I want to put my camp up there. Where I'm gonna put it, you can access it from like 3 or 4 different directions. So I'm gonna saddle up old Bonnie girl, put the pack saddle on Clyde, and head up that way and hope I get there before dark. It's getting late. Time change though, so I'm all screwed up on my time. Let's get going. Onward and upward. Here we go. We're gonna follow this road on up here a little ways. I guess they came in here with a dozer and worked it. It's still rough as a cob. And then we split off of it. We go up a side canyon, then we hit another canyon and we go up it. And that's where I got it marked on Onyx maps. Where there's water. There's a spring. It's pretty remote. I don't know. I don't think many people even go by there anytime. We will see. Honey, I'm home. Pretty neat old place right there. Take a lot of work, get it livable again, but somebody lived in it at one time. That's pretty cool. And I didn't think this little 2-track road went this far back up in here. I probably read the map wrong. Starting to get late. I don't want to set that tent up after dark. If it gets dark before I get to water, or if it gets dark by the time I'm at water, I won't set the tent up. I'll just throw my bedroll down and cowboy camp for tonight. Look at Fat Lori trolling that lion like a old seasoned lion hound. Nah, it's no lion. They're trashing a little bit. Probably a fox. I don't think there's been any water there for quite a few years. It's getting late. I don't know how much further we got to go. Guess I could pull out my Onyx maps and check it out. But I'm going the right way, I know. I hope. getting into some water. Now I think this road just peters out up here. I'll start looking for a place to camp. Right here's where the road ends. Cool. We don't have that much further to go then. You know that old trailer's been up here for a long time. Let me see if there's water right up here. This is probably be a pretty good place to camp, right in here somewhere. I think there's I seen water down below there. I thought about camping there, but I couldn't find a real nice level spot to put my tent. Lots of firewood up here, lots and lots of firewood. There's water, but not a lot of it. Oh, up through there is. How about right up underneath there? Let me look around a little bit. It's a pretty cool spot, though. I bet I don't have to have water right next to camp. I just need to have it accessible. I like this place right here. It's where all these canyons come together. There's water just about probably 50 yards right down there. A nice pool of water. Lots of firewood. Nice level spot right there. Rocks, I can build me a fire ring. See where I can tie the mules up at. Tie the mules right around on the other side of that tree right there. Yes, sir. This will work. Get a little rain. There's a little meadow right here too. Might grow some grass sometime. There's not enough here to worry about right now. It's getting dark. We're gonna have to hurry. Starting to get a little cold. We're up probably about, I imagine we're pretty close to 6,500 feet elevation. Always got to pack a pillow. It's kind of nasty, but do you hear that? Quiet, quiet, quiet. Probably far enough up. Oh. For those that are wondering, I fed my mules, and I'm about to feed the dogs. I offered them water earlier, and they wouldn't take it. I'll offer them water in the morning again. Come here, guys. Sorry, I forgot to bring any dishes. You guys don't mind eating on the ground, do you? Come on, Bunny. Come here. Bunny, Bunny. Pea. Come here. Hey. Come here, Iris. Pea. Oh, there you are. Where you at? Right there. People at Value Pack gave the store, the Village Hardware and Hatch, a bunch of these samples. And Value Pack sponsoring me, and Village Hardware is handling the dog food for me. They're the retailer, and they gave me all these samples. Perfect amount to carry with you and feed when you're out and about like this. But I forgot dishes. Usually I have these little aluminum dishes. I don't have any now. There's a pretty famous mule trainer, and I watched him cinch up his back cinch first. That's a no-no. You never cinch up your back cinch first. You always release it first and cinch it up last. Or make sure your front cinch is tight before you do. Because if you have a fit, that can roll and it can get right in their flank and they'll tear your saddle to pieces. I watched him on a video do it. Now I need to build a fire ring and get a fire started. It's a lot of work. I'm tired. That'll have to work. Bye. Quit. Man, there's just something about having a fire. It's got to be something primal. Something from way, way back in our history or our ancestry or something. Seems like once you got a fire built, everything's okay. I still got some work to do. I got to get my sleeping bag and my air mattress set up inside the tent. I got the mules fed, got the dogs fed. I'm gonna set up my fire maple. And I'm just gonna make me some hot coffee on the fire maple. And I might even have me a little smidgen of Buffalo Trace whiskey. Thank you, Randy Riggs. Let me get a little warmed up right here. That'll put hair on your elbows. Don't forget my coffee. You can order it from Full Cry and they'll ship it and everything. Really good coffee. You can order one bag and try it out, and if you like it, then you can get a subscription. And if you want 1 bag a month or 2 bags a month, then they'll automatically send it to you every month. It's good stuff. I like it. There'll be a link down in the description. Fire Maple is supposed to be sending me like a steeper thing that you pour your coffee in it and then you just put it in your cup and it steeps it. I use this just like cowboy coffee, like instant coffee, I guess. I just put some in my cup. I like my coffee pretty strong. And then I drink it that way. Oh, that wood don't last long, let me tell you what. It's real dry. It's old. But I got a bunch of it. I'm gonna put this across here. Let it burn in half. Pretty safe right here. We don't have a lot of grass or anything around us. So I think I'll make sure I put it out real good before I go to bed. Woohoo! That's hot, boys. That's hot. There we go. Got hot water, guys. Whew, I might have made that a little bit too strong. Spice it up just a little bit. I forgot a plate. Usually I carry one of those blue, I don't know, metal plates, and I forgot it. Got my steak, it's thawed. It's a flat iron steak. What I do is I leave with it frozen in the morning, so it's good that night. So I can have a good steak that night. The first night, let's put it that way. we got a full moon tonight. I got it out. It's hot, hot, hot. So I'm sure it's good, or it's done. Just gotta let it cool off a little bit, because I gotta eat it caveman style. Oh, I know what I got. I got a biscuit. Maybe I could warm it up just a little bit, huh? Woo-wee! They're all bedded down. See those collars I have on them? They're tracking collars, so I can keep track of them with this Garmin. Let's see how she looks. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh man, look at that. Just right. And this is perfect. Look at that. Kind of pink in the middle, almost raw, but that's the way I like it. I like my steak rare. Man. My SD card got filled up a minute ago. Man, that's good. I'll finish eating, get water, get my coffee ready for in the morning. I said my prayer before I ate, build my bed, and go to bed. It's late. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It's 9:30 at night. Jeez. I decided to go ahead and get a fire started because it was it's getting kind of cold. And I got a lot of extra firewood, so I can get up in the morning and get a fire started. At least I can get dressed warm. Ah, perfect. Oh yeah. That's a nasty pillow. I'm sorry. I went ahead and moved my camp in here. It's getting cold, but it's nice. Oh, I still got a good mantle. Should have brought another bottle of propane. Look at that. The striker even works on it. Ha! That's pretty nice. And it is hot in here. Let me tell you what. Too hot. I guess I could close the damper on that thing a little bit. If you ever go camping, and you're sleeping out in the cold, these little booties, they're just little down booties. And they got a good sole on them. They're the handy, especially when you're an old man like me and I got to get up in the middle of the night and pee. You can just slip those on, hook it outside, and pee. Man, it is hot in here. I'm going to close that damper down just a little bit. This tent is nice. I'm not sponsored at all. This is a snow tracker tent. This tent is what those guys use that have those dog sleds where they go, you know, in Alaska or where, the Iditarod or what. I don't think they use them on the Iditarod, but it's what they use up north. Easy to set up. Real roomy inside. You can stand up in it. It's pretty cool, really. Man, it's hot in here. I got the vents open. I'm actually sweating. Got to have a little toddy when I'm out camping. It's the only time I drink. Yeah, this is nice. See, I can ride to this place from like 4 different directions. I'll leave the tent, the wood-burning stove, but I think I'll take everything else. But it's nice to know that we can carry everything. pack it all in without a big old top pack. I didn't throw a diamond hitch or anything. I just put it in the panniers. I knew I was only going to be coming in about 6.5, 7 miles. So I knew it wasn't going to be that big a deal. If I was going further than that, I would probably threw a hitch and tried to lift those panniers off the mule's ribs, and then probably put a little more on top instead of on the sides. I don't know. It worked. We got here. It's already 10 o'clock, but time has changed. So really, to me, it's only 9 o'clock. But I still, at the house, I usually go to bed by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at the latest. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It really don't get much better than this. I'm going to go check those mules real quick. Make sure. I might put a set of hobbles on Bonnie, just in case. I mean, I've never had, with that knot I tie, I've never had them get loose. I'd hate to get up in the morning and have to start tracking them, figure out where they went, and then run them down and try to catch them. I mean, the chances of both of them getting loose is really, really slim. But put hobbles on one of them, and that's just a safety. One thing I just don't have to worry about. Even then, so if they get loose, I can still capture him, capture her. They'll stay together no matter what. They won't leave each other. Man, this is, I mean, of course you could fit 3 or 4 people in here probably, but it is perfect for one man. One man in all his gear. If the weather got bad and it started snowing or raining or anything, you could just stay in here and ride it out. Comfortable. I worry more about the dogs getting away from me. I got tracking collars on them. Now, those male dogs, they would leave me in a heartbeat. They'd be gone through these mountains hunting. These females are a little more, they stay a little tighter. They're not as apt to leave me, I don't think. Knock on wood. I'm going to go check those mules. Put my weapon right there, in case that booger tries to get me. You can sleep in here if you want to, as long as you don't poop on the floor. Good girl, Suki. Good dogs. Good dogs. Don't knock anything over, okay? Don't mess up my sleeping bag. What are you doing in my bed? That's my bed, Iris. That's my bed. I should bring you some blankets in here, shouldn't I? What are you doing, Fat Lori? Come here. Come on, Lori. Come here. Oh, Fat Lori. Fat Lori. Oh, my goodness. And Bunny Girl. You guys are worthless hounds. No. I'll go get those horse blankets and put them down right there. Maybe those dogs will sleep in here. I'll leave them. I won't leave the door completely open. I'll leave a little crack at the bottom where they can get in and out. I bet they'll stay, though. No, Lori. No. Stay off my bed, man. I hate to go to bed, too, right now, because I know in 30 minutes I'll have to get up and pee. So I got to wait. That's pretty handy, the way that thing spreads out, and you can just put your kettle on top of there. There you go. Sleep there. There you go. Lay down on that blanket. Lay down on that blanket. You'll be all right. Kind of hot in here, though, isn't it? Oh, Fat Lori, she don't mind. Why, you get right in where I'm going to sleep, Iris. What's up with that? Fat Lori, you look like a grumpy old lady. Are you comfortable? I hope so. I got to kick these dogs out of my bed, too. All right, they'll come sleep over here. Let me see, where's P? Oh, she's bedded down right here behind the tent. See, it tells me where all the dogs are and how far away they are. And then I train all my dogs. These collars also, they have a shock on them in case they get to chasing something I don't want them to chase. But it also has a tone. And I train all my dogs to come back to me on the tone. So all I got to do is tone them. Man, they come running back to me. Because they know if they don't respond to that, because I've trained them to come to that, if they don't respond to that, the next thing is a shock. And they don't like to get shocked. It only buzzes them briefly. It's not like a bad thing, unless there's different levels of it. And I got most of it turned down, especially for these female dogs. It doesn't take a lot with them, but they all come. They feel that tone, or they hear that tone. Whoop, here they come. This is a nice camp. It really is. Wood burning stove, hot tent, lantern, way to cook, nice sleeping bag, nice air mattress. That air mattress is a Thermarest Mondo, and it is comfortable. Let me tell you what, it's kind of big to pack. I wouldn't want to carry it on my backpack, but man, that's the advantages of bringing a pack mule. I mean, if you know how to pack a pack mule and take one, you can carry all these creature comforts. You know, extra stuff that you'd never think about carrying if you're carrying it on your back. And I've rode all my life. Since as long as I can remember, I've rode. Now, mules, something I've only had probably for the last 20 years, I guess. But prior to that, I rode horses all the time. I mean, always had horses. Always, you know, from the time I was a little guy, we went to the mountains hunting, and then I showed horses. I competed on them. I roped. I calf roped when I was a kid. Always mounted. Always riding. Come on in, Lori. You're a good old girl. You're worthless as a hound, but you're not bad as a dog. The wind is supposed to blow tomorrow again, and it's going to blow the rest of the week. So, but I promise you, if I play Red Dead Redemption, it'll be on another channel. It's not going to be on this channel. I promise you that. All right, guys. Good night. I'm going to go outside and pee, and then I'm climbing in the sack. I got to kick Iris out of there. Are you comfortable?
You guys sleep good? I slept late. Real late, but I slept pretty good. Not bad. Had to get up a couple times in the middle of the night. All right, let's get some coffee going.
I was up until almost 2 o'clock. The dogs, I had the four dogs slept in here. P wouldn't come in here. But they kept coming in and going out and just kept me awake. Finally, I went to sleep. I slept until daylight. I haven't done that in a long time. I was pretty comfortable. That air mattress is, I think it's got a hole in it. It loses its air. I'm just going to boil it in the pot. It's a beautiful morning, though. The wind's going to blow, though, here after a little while. So as soon as I get this coffee drank, I got to load up and get out of here. I don't want to be riding out of here in 50-mile-an-hour winds. Not just because it's miserable, because it's about halfway dangerous when you're up here in all this deadfall timber. Oh, I'm spilling it everywhere. Oh well. It's a dirt floor. No, Bunny. No, Bunny. I got some hard-boiled eggs I'll eat, and that last biscuit I'll put a little bit of honey on it. Oh, look at this. The old lady decided to come in. What's up, old gal? That P is her mother. Oh, no. There's fat Lori. What are you doing? Nothing. Huh. You're getting a little age on you, too. That's good coffee. It's the spot this morning. Little thing of olive oil. Looks like a bottle of whiskey, but or miniature, but it's not. It's olive oil. Ah, there's a couple biscuits in there. Oh, some bacon. I got some bacon, too. And you can sure get filthy in a tent like this. Just dirty. But I like a floorless tent. Amen.
perfect. You want some? You old gal. Here. She takes it and runs. Oh, now you come back in begging for more, huh? Let's go down to the water hole. Oh. It's frozen. Did get below freezing last night. It's still pretty cool this morning. Not bad. Oh, there's running right there. Not gonna drink. They're just not gonna drink. Oh, easy. Oh, 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 oh. Give them a little more oats this morning while I'm packing things up. Handy dandy. So long, Count. You guys just waiting for me? Here we go! Onward and homeward! Beautiful morning, but I know wind's going to start blowing here in probably about an hour and a half, probably about the time right when we get loaded up at the truck. It'll probably start blowing, which is about perfect. I hope my tent stays up, but it should. I anchored it down real good. I tell you what, loading up this morning, getting everything ready to go, got to thinking about it. Man, you got to have a lot of respect for those professional packers that pack people in and out of the wilderness and set up camps for them and all that stuff. It's a lot of work. It's fun work, but it's work. Next time we come to this place, we're going to come to it from the south. Probably be about a 12 to 14 mile trip. We'll have to take the pack mule because I decided not to leave everything there. But we'll bring some more supplies. Probably try to bring a little bit better cushion for my back to sleep on. That air mattress just, I need to check it. It needs patch. It's got a hole in it somewhere. So I need to get some soap and see if I can get some bubbles and get it patched. So guys, I'm gonna ride out of here. You can hear the wind blowing up high. It's not down low yet, but it's blowing up high. Till next time, onward and upward. That's the watchword. Come on, Clyde.